So obviously, I can complain all day on the internet about Shahidi stealing my story, making a TV show about it, and then trying to like walk around Los Angeles as though it's her story. Now, here's where the rubber meets the road. Unfortunately, like Shahidi didn't go to a UC, which is a University of California. So like nobody else who was there relate there's no story in real life. And now the first few seasons of Grownish were tapping into something that was like this like humanization of a black female character in ways that were progressive. What it is translated to now, though, is this very strange part of like black exceptionalism, which is actually not exceptional. This is where we have to talk about NLE Choppa. So NLE Choppa is a rapper, and now he's been on like a couple. He's on the latest season, the final season of Grownish. Now Grownish is supposed to be this show that is like a spinoff of Blackish, which is supposed to like document, how do you say it, the upper middle class experiences of black Americans. Now the problem is the upper class is not just black, obviously. It's like barely black at all. So the very few people who live there actually understand how white it is, how Asian it is, how not black it is, right? So the point that Grownish made a whole ass show that had no Asian people and it was supposed to take place at the University of California tells you that this is not a true to life experience. This is not based on facts. This, I don't know what it's like it's not even a utopia because like nobody would want to live there with like somebody's weird ass baby mama, all of the weird shit that Zoe's going through that pretends like black men and women like each other. All of it is just, it's so strange. It's so strange. Like y'all live in the same world that I live in. Be serious. Be serious, okay? So NLE Choppa, he's not just a rapper. Like if we were talking about another Kanye West, okay, I'd give it to you. I'd be like, I see it. I understand. That's not what's happening here. NLE Choppa is the guy who's from like the Atlanta projects and is literally rapping about murder. Like so he comes out with a new song that was like yesterday or 2 days ago. And I saw Nelly promoted it. He was like, "Yes, nephew, let's go." So I'm like, oh, "Okay, he must have a great new song out." So I literally go and I look up the song. It is called "Shoot 'Em Down." No pun. Like I'm not making that up. The song is called "Shoot 'Em Down." So he made a new rap song that was literally called. It's about shooting other people up. In the video, he gives an animation description of him shooting up somebody else, and we're all supposed to be like, yay, this is representative of black America. Like, that does not represent me. Exclude me from that narrative, please. Like, I'm not a part of that. I've never heard of this. This is not my story. No. 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 Nope. Nope. The weird part, though, is that, like, how do you put it? I guess they have to choose someone. This is really good. They have to choose someone, but also, why? It's just like another day that goes by where I realize how important the representation channel is. Just imagine if you didn't have like me or Khadijah or Kelly Stamps or Kiana Naomi who were actually showing you like regular parts of society, and all you had was NLE Choppa who was on here making rap songs about shoot him down. Who was gonna challenge him? Nobody. Nelly is gonna make a T-shirt that's like, "That's my nephew," as they literally promote black male death, and the rest of us sit back and watch. And I write more albums. Now, here's the thing I thought was really strange. Stay with me on this. 7 years ago, Kehlani wrote a song. It was called Niggas, right? The song is so good. It's basically about all the problems in the culture around people like Emily Chapa. So Kehlani used to date people like NLE Choppa, and she writes a song about how problematic these guys are. Now, if you didn't know this song is currently not available on Apple Music. And I don't know why. NLE's Choppa song that is about murder, it's called Shoot 'Em Up, is available right now. But Kehlani's song that's about how awful NLE Choppa is, called Niggas, has been taken down. So I took it upon myself to remix the song. And we are going to do a talk along to Niggas because I didn't realize this, but Kehlani created a whole skit that she took on tour where she talks about how awful these guys are. And she breaks down, how do you say it? Like their sheer awfulness in a whole song and a skit. And I think y'all haven't seen this. Like, I've seen it. I feel like everybody else who was there when she wrote the song, they saw it. It was so popular. Like, it wasn't, like, kind of popular. Like, the song was, like, really mainstream. So I'm kind of confused about, like, where the bar of, like, censorship lies right now. Because how is it that NLE Choppa can get on Apple Music making a song called Murder that's like, I'm going to shoot you, here's how I'm going to do it, and nobody has an issue with this? And then Kehlani, on the other hand, who's a woman, has a song that's like, people like NLE Choppa are really awful for women and society, and that song is banned. Make it make sense. If you have an explanation, I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it. But, like, honestly, on God, I'm confused. I have questions. And I don't have like a few questions. I have like a lot of questions. That song just wasn't that bad for it to be taken off, and it is. The NLE Choppa song is pretty bad. Is it because it's like popular now? The thing is also that I really have questions about, like, what are we gonna do? How can I put this? Okay, so the rappers like NLE Choppa, they need the people like, what is the girl who, remember, she was at that conference or whatever, and then all the men started shitting on her, and they like, the guys, I made another video about this, whatever that girl's name is, the guys like NLE Choppa need the girls like her to exist in society, or they don't have any more misogyny content. Like, there has to be women that they can rap about. Like, who are these women? That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, where are these women in the real world? It's like, they have to have thoughts and feelings, right? Like, they have to. There's no way you could be at the, like, standing under the boot of an NLE Choppa type of person and have no thoughts. Just imagine the, like, pain and misery that she must be experiencing, whoever the girls are that these dudes are making the songs about. I mean, be serious. Imagine the pain and misery that they must be experiencing to be the content drivers of this shitty ass music. The other part that's really strange to me is, like, imagine actually calling that dude your father. The dude that is literally taking another women. I saw he posted a photo of, like, he has a daughter. He has a daughter. So he talks this way about women, and the woman, like, looks just like the girls he put. His daughter looks just like the girls he puts in his music videos, where he's like, these girls are trash. These girls are shit. We hate these women. And his daughter looks just like that. I would just like to say, all insane asylum members, including NLE Choppa, please walk to the front. Please walk to the front. Because everyone loves to sit out here and talk about like mental health. No.